What is your viewpoint on Memphis media today in 2025?
I think Memphis media needs a little grooming. I'll
Okay.
put it that way. Do I
Okay.
think it's fine? Nah, I don't. I was at another speaking engagement downtown. I was actually speaking on a panel with the mayor,
Okay.
Paul Young.
Shout out to Paul Young.
Definitely shout out to Paul Young. And my stance was, if I'm the quote unquote, big bro, so to speak, of the indie media, we got to get it to where they'll come and kind of, well, hey, this is what you got to tweak to be better.
Right.
Some of our media is really, really rough around the edges.
What do you mean? What do you mean by rough around edges? I think I know where you're going, but let me see.
I'm going to say this. Ain't nothing wrong with dialect and how you talk.
Okay.
You ain't got to talk like Claudia Barr or whoever on the, you don't have to talk like that. But professionalism. It's a certain level of professionalism that we got to bestow. Another thing is certain depictions that our indie media will allow to go out, and some of that stuff we shouldn't even show. As media, we have the control. Understand that images help shape our reality.
It's powerful, bro.
So to have that type of power, you got the control to let something like this go out or not. The integrity behind it, they doing it just to get paid. Well, it wasn't me doing it, I'm just showing it.
What did Uncle Ben tell Spider-Man, bro? Peter Parker.
With great power
comes great responsibility. That's a fact.
And I just wish that some of our indie media would, because I have no issue. I'm gonna say this, shout out to Blackwood News. I like that.
Oh yeah,
you're getting
I
out
watch
there.
him, yeah.
You're getting out there, boots on the ground. That's dope. We can do without fight videos though. That's what I'm saying.
That's covered.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's covered.
We could do without that.
Yes.
Because that's just showing our people acting a fool. We ain't gotta have that. And I'm not singling him out, because there's so many others that do that.
It's
what I'm saying is independent media, we can do without fight videos.
You know what?
We don't have to have it.
That's a great segue, because I want to talk about the city and what's going on in the city, the image of the city, which is basically what we're talking about when it comes to media. What has gone viral today, I didn't plan on talking about this today, but we might as well address it. Sauce Walka and his artist, I'll put him on screen because I can't remember his name, but he's from Memphis.
I think it's Saysop. I think that's how
we old people, yeah. We're not the youngest no more.
We getting up there.
He talking about biscuits sopping up.
but God bless the dead. Rest in peace.
Yes, yeah. It ain't a joking matter. But let me ask you a question, brother, because I'm noticing more and more in the city. Because coming up, the city was violent.
Yeah.
Okay, we knew this, but it was gonna be, you might get your head jumped. Might get some shots in the air.
Might get stuffed in a trunk for a few hours.
You know what I'm saying? It was normal bad shit, right? It seems today like carjacking is that wasn't a Memphis thing, bro.
No.
Carjacking wasn't a Memphis thing. You got assault weapons everywhere. And it's like now Memphis is like unsafe. Memphis was never unsafe. It just had elements of the city that the streets was the streets.
Certain neighborhoods.
Right, streets was the streets. You
right.
know? Now it's the Cordova, the streets.
Everywhere.
So
downtown.
It's like, so when you see something like this happening to Sauce Walka and his artists, it's not surprising. But do you think that plays an effect on why maybe our media is struggling? Just what the negativity that goes on here?
I mean, at the end of the day, you got to ask yourself and question yourself, why are you doing this?
Okay.
If you're doing this just purely to get the word out and make our people aware, cool. But if you're just doing this for the money that Facebook go pay you or the money that YouTube go pay you, ain't no integrity in it. You know.